your light into this world. I'm Mark Saint. This is the morning motivation time, and I'm gonna get my day started. And I want to get you started too. This is how we shine over here. I got these glasses, Saint sunglasses. I got the Futurola wraps, the Mike Tyson wraps, and I got the new Saint slides. Check these out, boy. Check these out, boy. The future of footing is here. Is in the clear. We about to get this. You know what I'm saying? This is how I live. This is how I exist, and I exist more than most people even want to even admit. And this morning, we're gonna get after it. Let me get into this car. Motherfucker's pulling up on Saint. I'm about to dip out and dip in to my real life, yo. About that real life. Somebody saying the hate be real and the love be fake. You know, the hate be real, the love be fake. How many people can relate? I know I can. My fucking life looking ass, trying to make our asses forget what time it is. It's time to light this bleezy monies and get in this game called life, homie. Hold up. Let's go. So, for all those that don't know, today is Friday. We're gonna get into it today. First, let's get in this game. Ooh, it's already hot today. I'm gonna need to get some aircon. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can put you guys in here with me without it blinding you by the light. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up, introduce you to the roamer in the night. Roamer in the night, baby. We're gonna roam in tonight. It's Friday. So let's see what we can get into. Most importantly, get into this head. I'm so stoked about these shoes, y'all. I'm so stoked. For real. I've already been eyeballing EVA sandals and slippers for a hot minute. We got anti-slip slippers. Those bathroom slippers that are really popular right now, we got those. Get to order some. Somebody was already asking the price. I was like, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it. No, just joking. They're custom one-ofs, bro. I'm the only one that's got them. I bought them off the showroom floor, you dig? It's good. Some AC going here so we can get into this show. So, part of getting started is the inertia past the first time that doesn't start you. Try that again. Part of what stops you from starting is that first bit of inertia, the energy that stops you in the first place. The excuse, the reason, the season, the thing that gets inside you and goes, I want to be comfortable. And like I was saying yesterday, I must have destroyed about 10 years of my life just trying to be comfortable. We don't threaten our lives. And I know a lot of people, what? I don't want to be threatened. I don't want my life to be threatened. All our lives are in threat. We have delusions of comfortability. We have, as long as I show up to this job, these bills will be paid and I have XYZ roof over my head. The thing is, XYZ, the thing is you don't know what the future is going to bring. And I don't know if you're going to bring you to the future. When you're coming up to a task or a challenge or adversity, our minds play tricks on us. They start calculating if we're even able to make it work. And that's something I'm always about. I'm always about things working, bro. I don't want to see things not work. Hold up. I don't want this thing not to work. That work. Bam, boom, baby, boom. Look at me using my knee brace to fucking get the camera right. So, doing the show. Oh, the thing just flipped. It used its own inertia. Come on, ho. crash it out. Using my own inertia, my own energy to keep me in this motherfucking game, bruh. That's what's gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of inertia, initiative, some kind of energy for us to be able to will ourselves past comfort zones. For us to challenge ourselves. It's like so exciting to fall from a plane. But how excited are you? The opposite excited, nervous are you to be jumping from it in the first place? Now, most of us, we just want the excitement so we don't calculate the cost. We just want to be in the game, so we just want to be the boss. But the real boss move, the real boss hoss move, is to get in the game and tear it out the frame. There's so much going on, y'all. There's so many things inside of us that register, we know it or not. Is it safe or not? Calculated already before we even started talking about it. As soon as someone said helicopter, somebody was feeling unsafe. And the way we register these messages in our head too. Back in the day when we were listening to Larry Olson, he would talk about how fast the sound is. And the speed of sound literally is so fast that it goes in our ear and we start processing it before we even start calculating it. I don't know, somebody's trying to ride my ass or something. Oh no, what if I fucking come into his lane? Whoops. That's what happens. It's happening to this. He's choosing road rage, dominating the road in a big truck instead of dominating his body and his mind and his world. So I need you to be subjugated. I need to push someone else down so I could have the job. There's only one job left. Who's gonna get it? I don't know. To the death. And that's what we do. We do it to the death every fucking time. We have figured out a way to capture ourselves and keep ourselves in the game or out of the game. And that's the thing you got to ask yourself. Are you been living or you been surviving? Are you been challenging yourself or you been comforting yourself? That's a whole lot of shit. Challenging over comforting, bro. And people want such an unchallenged life, but that's where you find yourself. That's where you find yourself, on the cusp of disaster, on the rim of fear, on the edge of being judged, the edge of fear, the rim of fall. You get what I'm saying right now? Does anybody know what I'm saying right now out there in the real world? Where you have to challenge yourself with something that's not comfortable, and then you figure out what you're really made out of. That ain't gonna work. This thing ain't gonna work. That's what I've been talking about. I don't know what B is. And it sounds anticlimactic. And it sounds backwards, like Saint's addiction. You don't expect the saint to have addiction. Well, you don't expect that this pain that you get from working out makes you feel so good. You don't expect that the cortisol levels rising from your stress is making you feel worse. We hold on to it. We hold on to our cigarettes. We hold on to our lies. We hold on to our fear. And therefore, we hold on to our patterns. And that's something I just feel like everybody just got so stuck. They got so stuck in their ways, man. Check out the LVOG. Elvis, baby. I love that smile, man. That's it. Great smile. When you're really happy. When you're really happy. When you've overcome something that you thought was sent to destroy you, has now empowered you to become stronger. And I know a lot of people want that power, but the power to have is self-empowerment. That's what my great Aunt Marlene always said. You need to take care of you and yours. Body, take care of your soul. You only have 3 things to focus on. Try to show 3, but you see my fingers full. 3 things to focus on: me, myself, and I. How do I talk to myself? How does me show up in conversations? Like realistically, like in real life, real scenarios, not no game life, not no fake life, not no movie life, but real life. How do you show up? We don't want just all sunny stories. We want to be good listeners. We want to have some self-awareness. We need to be able to read the room. And we need to be able to read ourselves. Basically what I've been talking about all this week. It's Friday, let's sum it up. Being able to just calculate this would be able to dictate that outcome, that thing that you've been tripping on in the first place. We're fucking it up. Fucking it up with fear. You know, fuck it up with fear, dude. Fuck it up with love. Fuck it up with focus. Fuck it up with work. Get after it. There's got to be something where you can initiate yourself and make yourself do things that you didn't think you could do. That's the best part. That's the real smile. The smile doesn't stop. When you get there, you just go like, wow, I really made it work. I really made myself work. But everybody's making themselves work every day. I'm headed to work right now. I made myself get up. I told myself what time to be there. I gave myself instructions. And I trained myself like a little monkey to do things that only little monkey would do. Sit there on a phone tied to a cord because I needed energy on my phone. I needed to plug in. But my cord's like only 3 feet, 4 feet long, so guess who sat there and became a slave to his phone? Your boy saying. And am I proud of it? No, but I started to notice it. I started to notice it. I don't even notice where I ashed. I don't notice the shit on my pants. Maybe the ash didn't make it. I don't know. Getting high while I drive. Another illegal thing to do. So naughty. Thinking for myself. Being myself. Doing me. Just focusing on me and my breathing and my show. And the words that I speak. And the words that I practice. And the way that I talk to myself. And being honest with myself and my energy. And willing myself to do things instead of staying comfortable. I could have sat on the couch. Nobody's going to beat me up. I could have emailed in the business cards. But they wouldn't have got done. And I wouldn't have been able to get my touchdown. And that's what I'm about. I'm about touchdowns. I'm about my friends seeing fashion from around the world that no one else knows exists. You know, I'm about being in their country before they even knew it. Like, I like walking up to Turkish people and speaking a little bit of Turkish. I like walking up to South Korean people and speaking a little South Korean. I like Korean in general, that's what it is. But, you know, the Annyeonghaseyo and the Hanadul set, you know what I mean? Like, just little poppy, little cliches, little small 1, 2, 3s in my head. Nung song sam, you know, like in Thai, it just rings in my head and it makes me connect with people. It helps me to just not be some foreigner that just pulled up in some fucking t-shirt and shorts. But I've been to your country. I've spent time there, and I should reflect more on it because it brings me great joy and pride versus all that I hide and all that shames me, right? They say true narcissism, they don't show, you know, that kind of thing, the dirty work. They show you when they're all polished up. I can't believe I left my luggage up. But that's what we do. We only show up to church on Sunday. We don't show up on the Wednesday night when we trying to get our naughty on. You know what I'm saying? What was the meme? The guy goes on, memes on shirts. He goes, flicks on the light and he goes, "Why are you guys clapping at 3 a.m.? So funny. All that clapping. all that clapping we do in the back end, but we pretend, that we're full from grace. I started to, well, the fall from grace isn't real. Like, we're not full of sin. Like, we don't have little naughty thoughts. Like, we don't have our own little deceptions. Like, you sure you showed up to work, but you comforted yourself with coffee, right? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you set up your office to be comfortable for you and your life and the way you operate. And that's what I've been saying. It's just such a blessing to be able to adjust a little bit or go somewhere a little bit. Like my friend Kimmy, she just came from fucking Miami, and I'm like, this bitch had in her buns. Yeah, dude. When you're nice, I mean, I'm not always nice, but I got friends that are nice, that I can visit around the world. Could I drum up $2 million? No, I couldn't. I'm not successful enough. I had my week. I had my 24 hours. I had another 48 hours after that. There's not a lot of things that I can say that I was just like, yes. I used to just get geeked up on all the touchdowns, get driven. That's my motivation. Now, my outcome is different. It's not to just flex on people. My thing is to be able to change my mood. Okay? Be able to catch myself. Be able to interact with people better. All right? Leaving them with a better feeling than when they first met me. And I used to be really, really good at it. Sometimes I'm not so good at it. I'm human. I'm not going to let myself out on it just because I'm human. I'm going to practice, and I'm going to be a better human. Being better humans is what we do over here at Saints Addiction. We're going to look at our negatives and turn them into positives, no matter what gets thrown our way. It doesn't even matter what gets thrown our way. We're going to have to turn it around, reframe it a little bit. Start giving ourselves the opportunity to see it from the other perspective, the other side. A lot of us get stagnated and stuck. And I even read that on the other things that said things that kill dreams or something, said living in the past. And even though my uncle said, you can't stop living in the past, I hurt my feelings and we hung up on each other or whatever, it's also going to have to be the awareness of how important time is. My friend just popped in her message. She said, I'm sorry, something, she was so eloquent. Let me see if I can. She said, I'm sorry, what does this say over here? I'm sorry, time just isn't on my side lately. You know what I mean? Like, and I think we all know what that means, where we have to get in the now and not what was or what could have been. I'm having a super hard time with it. And every time I bring it up on that side, like, I can still will myself to show up to Magic Convention, Champs Convention, be near the energy. I got no problem doing that, right? I'm also talking about the hard parts. I really thought this chick's gonna make me, this little experience is gonna make me go seek therapy. And what's weird is when I was watching that one movie, Bullet Train, with Brad Pitt, this guy sold us on another movie, another Lock, Stock, and Barrel. All these guys, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, got $10 in each pocket. $5 as I went to 2 movies for one, you know what time it is. But besides for giving our power and control over to people we don't know and focus to other people we don't know, trying to get to know self, trying to figure out what makes you rise, how to keep that thing rising. Because honestly, there's so much just negativity, you know what I mean? Oh shit, this Tesla just hit the brakes. I don't think any of us were expecting that. We gotta combat it. They said music is the cure or will shine out the darkness. We have so many things that make us feel good, but not a lot that sustain us that good. And that's all I'm talking about, is being able to sustain ourselves, being able to relinquish ourselves from past burdens. That's why I call it reprieve. go to a place that isn't the same. I spent one day this week at a hotel, Gold Nugget, and it was just like break up the monotony. Get out of the go do something unusual. Get off the pattern, get off the routine. Find something new. Make it happen. And that's what I've been working on. You know, I've been working on making it happen. And in spite of a lot of trauma, and I'll think about talking about more about trauma healing and next week. Not that I follow any of that stuff. Not that I'm a healer. Not that I'm a savior. Yeah. Yeah. I'm neither. I'm human. And I'm trying to translate this human code and languages that we speak to other people, you know. It's like, you know, I've been around the world. That should account for something, right? I should be able to speak on it. And but then yet I'm still valuable. I'm still broken. I'm still healing. I'm still mending. I'm still, I don't know, would I follow me as a leader? You know, I question that because my siblings don't, and my girl didn't either. So I'm more of a lone wolf, preaching from my coyote stand to whoever will listen. Like, I think people listen, and then I thought everybody else thinks everyone else is listening or is important or their life exists. I'm just trying to crack the code in between, right? This thing called life, and crack it. I should feel healed, you know. I was up in the top of the 160th floor. I could be, I don't have a job, so I own my own business. I'm my own boss. I can make my own hours. Like, I'm trying to let that sink in, that I can go eat what I want to eat, go do what I want to do. That's been my level for like 10 plus years. Go cool things and do cool things and rub elbows, you know what I'm saying? See T-Pain live. Las Vegas is lit. It's not like I live in a boring city or Copenhagen or I don't know, maybe that's no way. No, this is the most lit city in the world. So anyway, my point is all that glitters isn't gold, and trying to hold on to gold is greed, right? You know what I mean? And trying to hold on to the past, I haven't figured out how to let go. You know, I was in the movie, just let go. You know, just let go. You're like, okay, working on it, man. If you know, crack the code with me. You know, we can all work on human elements together. You know, I don't believe in fake energy. You know, I don't believe in just pumping yourself up just to get to will it. I think you can literally make a choice inside your head and go inside and say, you know what, this is the way I want it to be. You know, in my own world, I want it to be this way, and why do I want it to be this way, and how do I make it want to be this way, and put work towards it. The rest of the time could be spent in a phone, depression, anxiety. There's a lot of that out there. That's why I get the calm CBDs, you know, just to get us back in the game and realize that us clear-headed, right, clear, happy, and what's another 5-letter word? We need to be clear, happy, and saintly, whatever. So here's the shop. Down here at the shop. LVOG, baby. You guys want to see the print shop? We're going to do business cards in an hour. My homie needed logo in an hour, business card in an hour, and it took us a whole week to bust out. Going back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to show you the evolution of business cards in an hour and logo in an hour. for today. Go bust these cards out for a homie. Gotta do it for the homies. You already know what time it is. Gotta make it happen. That's what time it is. Let's go. Print an hour. Yes, bless. Print an hour. Yes, blessed. Getting it how I live. Yes, blessed. Put this thing down. There it goes. Oh, it's easy. Print an hour. Yes, blessed. How about these Saint sunglasses? I love them. All the glasses I get, I'm a big glass person, sunglasses person. That's the truth. And sandals too. I do both. You know what? I need the fucking laptop too. Hold up. Trying to grip this on the laptop too. You don't want that in the sun, son? No, sir, I do not. Welcome to down here at the print shop. No. Down here at the print shop. Cutter's gonna be gone. It's already been sold. Business been sold. Mark's all around. Life is good. Everybody's super chill. Listen to rock and roll. Most of the machines have been sold. But we got the die cut machine right here. I'm gonna get this bitch, bro. I'm manifesting again, working towards a dream. If you've never seen a Heidelberg press, this thing's fucking amazing. It presses out everything. See these? This thing's here. You wanted it rounded out. Punch out, punch out, punch out, punch out. Punch out, punch out, punch out, punch out. And there's the round right here. And it just kicks. It just kicks. Boom. I'm getting this. I got to forklift it out, so got to manifest it. I already got it. I want it. It's mine. I just don't know how to move it or where to move it. I know how to move it. I got friends to move it. We need a forklift. But again, it's like that, dude. When you want to lift the world, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be hefty on the old shoulders. So, it's your boy Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm the LVOG. I do this every morning. I guess to pump myself up at this point. No one else watched the show, but that's okay, man. I do this for somebody that needs that on that energy day where they're like, sit here and be in my despair and my grief, or do I get up and try to change my day and live in this time now? And that's this morning's motivation. If you got anything out of it, bro, look at this thing. It's dope. Anything out of the show, get yourself some Saints Addiction sunglasses. All of this goes to Saints Giving. So when I source product, everything's buyable. I'm gonna wear these indoors from here on out too. It's like one of my favorites. So you can leave me the fuck alone. But I mean, the whole world of fashion was in front of my hands. It used to be 2 times a year. I think it's 1 time a year now. But yeah, I'm grateful, and I'm gonna be showing that up to people. So keep tuning in. If no one isn't tuning in, I guess I'm tuning into my ego and just stroking it. But without stroking my ego, I'm going to give back. And that's what Saints Giving is all about, is to give back to, that's what so much is given. So saintsgiving.com, donate today. Love, peace, chicken grease. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe, and also comment below. How do you get past your mental obstacles? And then let's all start healing together. Please. Juntas. Doses. Ciao.